Once upon a time, and in a goddamn crack house. For a minute of your time, I would like to share with you a story that I would like to call Shit Happens. That's right. Shit happens. Oh, this is the tale of two crack houses. They sat in the middle of the hood and that were divided by a fence. The owner of one crack house being a close relative of mine. And a place that we would frequent, a place where we felt safe at. Oh, my relative saw me walking down the street, stops his car and puts me in the car, and we're headed towards the crack house. And I looked at the look on my relative's face and said, "What's wrong, man?" And he says, "That motherfucker Papa is getting on my goddamn nerves." I said, "What is Papa doing, bro?" He said, "He's short-stopping." Oh, the word short-stopping simply means that he's taking customers over to the other crack house and avoiding bringing revenue to the crack house where he's at. So what do we do about this? Is what my cousin is trying to figure out. Oh, he's going to give me some crack, and I will figure it out. Oh, I got out there. It's about 3 in the morning. You see, and there's a hole in the fence that goes from my cousin's crack house over to the other crack house. A neighboring drug dealer who we didn't like. He moved into the neighborhood and refused to pay the dues to operate in our neighborhood. A guy that was not even from over there. Oh, I'm out there at 3 in the morning. I'm sitting in the back of the crack house, on the back porch back there in the dark, flicking my big lighter, hitting the drugs. And all of a sudden, a crack light bulb went off in my head as I would get the strong smell of urine and feces. And I had a bright idea. I say, I know what. So I called my cousin outside. He said, "What is it, man?" I said, "Listen, give Papa $10 and tell Papa that you don't have no more crack. And then when Papa comes through the hole in the fence, I'll be dressed in all black." And he said, and my cousin stopped me right then, and he said, "No, I don't want you to beat up Papa." I said, "I'm not gonna beat him up." I said, "I got something for him." He said, "What?" Oh, I said, "You got some rubber gloves in there?" He said, "Yes." He brought the rubber gloves out to me. I said, "Walk with me." When he walked with me, I took him to the back of the empty house next door. And he said, "Man, it smells." I said, "Yes, the sewage line is still busted back here. The city hasn't come to fix it." Oh, I took a 5-gallon bucket and I bit down there, and I filled that bucket up with all of those urine and feces that were running out of that sewage pipe. And my cousin started laughing. He said, "No, man." I said, "Yeah, I'm finna break this bitch up." Dirty little me. So I went and hid in the bushes, in the dark, right by that hole in the fence. And here comes Papa with those $10. He goes through the hole in the fence, and I allow him to go inside of the neighboring drug dealer's house and buy that crack. When he came out and came back through that hole in the fence, I rose up, the dark shadow of me, and I doused him with that bucket of shit. Once upon a time, and in a goddamn crack house. Shit happens. Old Papa makes it to the front door. He's distraught. He's thrown off. He got shit coming all out of his ears, shit all in his jacket pocket, all in his pants pocket. The little piece of crack that he bought had shit in it. He's spitting shit out. He's throwing up. He can't believe what just happened to him. You hear me? See, he didn't know that I done it. He thought I had left. He just knew that I wouldn't do him like that. In the following days, I would appear. He would be sitting on the side of the bed, and the room would be full of our relatives and other crack smokers and dealers, and that's just a place that we would frequent. And we would be sitting around, and I would see Papa sitting there in deep thought, and I would always start the conversation off and like, Papa. And he would answer me. He would reply, what, man? What the fuck you want? I said, man, it look like you got some shit on your mind. And he would get so mad. Fred, fuck you. Don't be saying that word. What word? You know what word? I said, man, what you talking about, man? Man, you know these people that throw some shit on me, and now here you is want to use the word shit every few minutes. I said, Papa, listen, man. You know I love the shit out you. I want to do no shit like it. See, there you go. You got to get your motherfucking ass out of here, Fred. There you go with this bullshit. I said, Papa, you just said the word, because you making me say it, damn it. Quit saying that word up in here. Shit happens. Follow Blow Pop the Entertainer. True story. Real spill.